My name is Dr. Himanshu, and today we will start experiment number 2, that is to conduct Morse test on a given multi-cylinder petrol engine in order to determine the indicated power developed in each cylinder of the engine, frictional power, and to determine the mechanical efficiency. So this is our setup. First we will go through the setup. So this is our petrol engine, and first of all, in order to start the setup, first we have to open this valve so that cold water is allowed to get inside the cylinder. So when we open this valve, this cold water will first go through this section and towards the rotameter, as in the case of our experiment number 1. So here you will find there are 2 rotameters. So first of all, it will go to these 2 rotameters so that we will be able to get the values of flow rate of water, and after that there are 3 lines. So first of all, it will go to the dynamometer. This is the line through which it is going to go to the dynamometer. So there is an inlet line. This is the inlet line to the dynamometer, and this is your outlet line, and this is your drainage line through which the outlet water will be dumped. Next, after coming from the rotameter, it will go to the engine part. First of all, it will go into the engine part, and the second part will go to the exhaust line in order to cool the exhaust gases. So this is about the cold water line. Now let us come back to our engine. So this is our engine. So this is Maruti 800 engine, and you will see that it is 3-cylinder engine. There are 3 cylinders. So with the help of these 3 spark plugs, you can analyze that there are 3 cylinders. So based on number of spark plugs, you can say that it is having 3 cylinders. Now let us come to the fuel line. So from the tank, the fuel tank is located in that section, and from the fuel tank, fuel will come through this channel and to this pump, through this section, storage tank, and finally to this pump. And there is a filter attached here, this storage tank. It will come back again to this line, and the overflow of this tank will again go back to the tank, the main storage tank. Now coming to the flywheel, this is your flywheel. Here it is located, the RPM of the engine, and there is a section through which you can vary the load on this dynamometer. This is done automatically when you are with the variation of this switch, you will be able to vary the load. For this experiment, what we have to do, we have to maintain the constant RPM with the variation of throttling switch and with the variation of this loading switch. So with the help of these 2 switches, you have to maintain the constant RPM. This you can see from this output device, it is located here. From these 2 switches, you have to maintain the constant RPM. Now this is for the load indicator. What is the value of load you are going to give from this switch? This will come as an output on this output device. Now this is for temperature indicator. So as you can see, there are different thermocouples. Setup in our Morse test, what we have to do? We have to see that here we are having 3 engines. So first of all, it is allowed to run at no load condition. Then we will measure the value at the constant RPM. See, now again you have to take the reading, you have to vary the throttle and you have to vary the load condition so that constant RPM is maintained. Then you have to again take the reading and finally you have to cut one more cylinder. Then again you have to follow the same procedure and then that will be used to get the value of the indicated power, and then your brake thermal efficiency you will be able to obtain. The underlying principle is that the frictional power will remain constant at constant RPM. So this principle you have to utilize for this particular setup and for this particular experiment. कुछ छूटा? बोलता हूँ, ठीक है. At the initial position, the RPM is kept at 3000 RPM and the load is at 15 kg. So this we are operating when all the three cylinders are in working condition. Okay, this is the load, 15.2 kilogram and 3000 is the RPM. So we will maintain the 3000 RPM for our entire experiment. Fuel supply for first cylinder, and then again we will try to maintain the constant RPM of 3000 and the load will be kept at 7 kg. We will maintain the 7 kg load and 3000 RPM. This we will do by the help of throttle switch and that load switch. You have to adjust with the help of these two switches. Keeping first and third cylinder to be in operational mode. Now again we will try to maintain the RPM of 3000 and load at around 7 kg. We have cut off the fuel supply for third cylinder and we will try to maintain the constant RPM of 3000 and the load of 7 kg. Now we will note down all these values, and calculation sheet is there, calculation table is there, some formulas are there. Based on those formulas we will be able to get the value of final indicated power and brake thermal efficiency.